So a lot of you probably don't know this about me, but I love puzzle boxes. I love like the Japanese boxes that have like 20 different panels that move to find the solution. I love that kind of stuff. And I've heard rumors about this little guy right here. This is rumored to be the world's most difficult puzzle. It's called the Impossible Puzzle. It's invented by a guy in Germany, and he made 500 of them, and the only person that knows the solution is the guy in Germany himself. Out of all the 500 other copies, no one has been able to find a solution, and it's been driving puzzle lovers insane. It's been making them so furious because they cannot figure out how to solve this puzzle. Some people call it impossible, some people say it's a sham and there is no solution, but I'm here to tell you I've been working on this for 3 years. I actually started just before my freshman year of college. I've been working on it a little bit over 3 years, and today I finally hit on the solution. So I'm going to share it with you guys. I'm going to prove today that this really does have a solution and it is possible. And the thing that's so annoying about this is that it seems so simple. It's just this little bitty box, and inside the box there are 3 blocks, and they are held in place by some swords. Seems simple. Now the whole challenge is to remove these 3 blocks. Now, obviously, if I take out the swords, then this puzzle becomes increasingly easy. You just push the blocks out and boom, you've solved the world's hardest puzzle. Clearly, that's not all there is to this. You can't remove the sword. So the whole challenge is to remove the 3 blocks from the box without removing the swords. Yeah, now you see how some people call it the impossible puzzle. The first thing I did when I got this in was I looked at the box. I thought maybe there was a trap door, there was some sliding panel, there was some flap, something that could help me come up with a solution. I couldn't find anything tricky about the box, so I said, okay, it must not be the box that's going to help me. The next thing that I did was I looked at the blocks themselves. I noticed there were 2 holes in each block, and I thought maybe the holes move. They don't move. The blocks are totally sturdy and solid. I thought maybe I could pull them apart. They don't come apart. They are totally solid, all 3 of them equally solid. So, okay, the blocks weren't going to help me any. The next thing I looked at were the swords. They were solid. They didn't move, so nothing was like tricky about any of the parts of this puzzle. But then I saw a little note in the instructions that gave me the biggest clue, and the note said that it must go in blue, red, yellow order. So the blocks must go blue on the far right from your perspective, red in the middle, and then yellow on the far left from your perspective. And that was the thing that gave me the biggest clue. So that's a little clue for you guys who have this puzzle. And then, of course, you put the swords through the box like this and through all those blocks. And again, the challenge is so simple. All you have to do is remove all 3 of the blocks without removing the swords. Seems impossible, but I did find the solution. I wanted to show you guys and actually open the box and show you how I'm solving it, because seeing it being solved is like seeing true magic. You just kind of see it all happen, which is crazy. But I contacted the creator. He confirmed this is the solution, but he also said I'm not allowed to show it, and if I do, he will sue me. So clearly I'm not going to show you guys the solution. So I'm going to open up the back panel, and I'm going to do it from the back, okay? The thing I will tell you, I'll give you a couple of tips if you have this puzzle. The first tip is that you have to remove the pieces 1 block at a time. That's where a lot of people started going wrong. The first one you have to remove is actually the yellow block. You remove it like that. Now, a lot of people, I'll be honest, have been able to remove 1 block, but they haven't been able to remove the other 2. For me, when I removed the first block, the middle one seemed kind of obvious, but I guess it's just my background. So the middle one then seemed pretty obvious how you would take it out. Like that. And then after I got the first 2, I thought the last one would be easy. It was the most difficult. It's actually a 2-step process, which was tricky. That's why it was so difficult. So it takes a little bit longer. It is a 2-step process for this last little blue one. But there we go. That's how you get it out as well. And ladies and gentlemen, you have just seen viable proof on video that this impossible puzzle is actually possible, that there is a solution, it can be solved, and I am now the 2nd person in the world to know how to solve it, second only to the creator. Thank you so much again to the viewer who sent this to me. I appreciate it. I have had a lot of fun with it, and now I feel like my life is complete because I have figured out the impossible puzzle.